The Byzantine Empire, centered on the ancient city of Constantinople, stood as a beacon of civilization for over 1,000 years. It was a crossroads of the world, connecting the East and West through a complex network of land and sea routes known as the Silk Road. This vast trade network stretched from the heart of Asia to the shores of Europe and beyond. The Byzantine Empire played a pivotal role in facilitating this exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures, shaping its own destiny and leaving an indelible mark on the world. Constantinople, strategically located at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, became a melting pot of cultures and a hub of global commerce. Merchants from far-flung corners of the world flocked to its bustling markets, bringing with them exotic goods and tales of distant lands. The Byzantines, with their sophisticated infrastructure, strong navy, and strategic alliances, were masters of trade and diplomacy, adept at navigating the complexities of the Silk Road. Their empire thrived on the wealth generated by this trade, becoming a center of learning, art, and architecture. The Silk Road brought immense wealth to the Byzantine Empire. Silk, originating from China, was one of the most sought-after commodities, prized for its luxurious texture and vibrant colors. It was not just a fabric, but a symbol of status and wealth, adorning the elite and finding its way into religious ceremonies and artworks. Spices such as pepper, cloves, and cinnamon arrived from India and Southeast Asia, transforming Byzantine cuisine and perfumery. These exotic flavors and aromas added a touch of the Orient to Byzantine life. The Silk Road was not just a conduit for luxury goods, but also for everyday items. Wheat, olive oil, and wine flowed from the Byzantine provinces to distant markets, while the empire imported horses, slaves, and timber. This exchange of goods sustained the Byzantine economy and fueled its growth. The wealth generated through trade financed the construction of magnificent churches, palaces, and public works, showcasing the empire's prosperity and architectural prowess. The Byzantine Empire's control over the Silk Road was not absolute. It faced constant challenges from rival powers eager to seize control of this lucrative trade network. The rise of the Islamic Caliphate in the 7th century AD posed a significant threat as Muslim armies conquered Byzantine territories in North Africa and the Levant, disrupting trade routes and challenging Byzantine dominance. From the north, nomadic tribes such as the Bulgars and the Seljuk Turks exerted pressure on the empire's frontiers, seeking to gain a foothold in the region and share in the wealth of the Silk Road. Internal strife also weakened the Byzantine Empire's grip on the Silk Road. Religious controversies, court intrigues, and civil wars sapped the empire's strength and diverted resources away from trade and defense. These internal divisions made the empire more vulnerable to external threats, further complicating its relationship with its neighbors and its ability to control the flow of trade. The combination of external pressures and internal weaknesses posed a constant challenge to the Byzantine Empire's dominance over the Silk Road. Despite the numerous challenges it faced, the Byzantine Empire displayed remarkable resilience in maintaining its influence over the Silk Road. Diplomacy played a crucial role in safeguarding trade routes and securing the empire's interests. The Byzantines were skilled negotiators, adept at forging alliances and playing rival powers against each other. They understood the importance of maintaining good relations with neighboring empires, even those with whom they had religious or political differences. Military strength was also essential in protecting Byzantine interests along the Silk Road. The empire maintained a powerful army and navy, capable of projecting power and defending its territories. Byzantine soldiers were renowned for their discipline and fighting prowess, and they played a crucial role in repelling invaders and securing trade routes. The empire also invested heavily in fortifications, building strong walls and fortresses along its borders and strategically important trade routes to deter potential aggressors. Section 5. Treasures of the Silk Road, silk, spices, and precious metals. Silk, spices, and precious metals were among the most sought-after commodities traded along the Silk Road, and they had a profound impact on Byzantine culture and economy. Silk, imported from China, was not just a luxury fabric, but a symbol of wealth and status. Byzantine emperors wore silk robes adorned with intricate designs, and silk hangings decorated the walls of their palaces and churches. The Byzantines developed their own silk weaving industry, centered in Constantinople, which produced high-quality silks that were prized throughout the Mediterranean world. Spices, such as pepper, cloves, cinnamon, and nutmeg, arrived in the Byzantine Empire from India and Southeast Asia. They transformed Byzantine cuisine, adding exotic flavors to dishes and preserving food. Spices were also highly valued for their medicinal properties and were used in perfumes, incense, and religious ceremonies. The demand for spices was insatiable, and the Byzantines, with their control over key trade routes, became major importers and distributors of these precious commodities. Section 6. The Byzantine Tapestry, Cultural Exchange and Innovation. The Silk Road was more than just a trade route, it was a conduit for the exchange of ideas, beliefs, and artistic motifs between East and West. This cultural fusion is evident in Byzantine art, architecture, and literature. Byzantine artists incorporated elements of Persian, Indian, and Chinese art into their own works, creating a unique blend of styles that reflected the empire's cosmopolitan nature. For instance, Byzantine mosaics often featured exotic animals such as elephants and peacocks inspired by motifs from the East. The exchange of knowledge along the Silk Road also enriched Byzantine science, mathematics, and medicine. Byzantine scholars translated works from Greek, Persian, and Arabic, preserving ancient knowledge and contributing to the development of new ideas. For example, the Byzantines adopted and adapted the Hindu-Arabic numeral system, which revolutionized mathematics and made calculations easier. This cross-fertilization of knowledge fostered intellectual growth and innovation within the Byzantine Empire. Section 7. The legacy of the Silk Road shaping Byzantine identity. The Silk Road played a pivotal role in shaping the Byzantine Empire's identity and legacy. The wealth generated through trade financed the construction of magnificent buildings such as the Hagia Sophia, a testament to Byzantine architectural genius and a symbol of the empire's piety. The influx of goods and ideas from the East contributed to the development of a distinctively Byzantine artistic style, a fusion of classical, Christian, and Oriental elements. This unique blend of influences is evident in Byzantine mosaics, icons, and illuminated manuscripts. The Byzantine Empire's position at the crossroads of East and West, facilitated by its control over key trade routes, made it a center of diplomacy and cultural exchange. Byzantine emperors hosted envoys from distant lands, fostering diplomatic ties and promoting trade. The empire's cosmopolitan atmosphere attracted scholars, artists, and merchants from across Eurasia, contributing to its vibrancy and intellectual ferment. The legacy of the Silk Road is deeply intertwined with the history and identity of the Byzantine Empire. Section 8. Conclusion: the enduring impact of trade and cultural exchange. The Byzantine Empire's relationship with the Silk Road was complex and multifaceted. The Silk Road brought immense wealth to the empire, but it also posed significant challenges. Rival powers sought to control this lucrative trade network, while internal strife weakened the empire's ability to defend its interests. Despite these obstacles, the Byzantines displayed remarkable resilience, utilizing diplomacy, military might, and strategic alliances to maintain their influence over the Silk Road for centuries. The Silk Road was not just about the exchange of goods. It was a conduit for the flow of ideas, beliefs, and artistic motifs. This cultural exchange enriched Byzantine culture, shaping its art, architecture, literature, and intellectual life. The Byzantine Empire's legacy as a bridge between East and West, as a center of learning and cultural exchange, is inextricably linked to its role in the Silk Road trade. The Silk Road serves as a reminder of the enduring impact of trade and cultural exchange in shaping the course of history. Section 9. Bibliography, Further Exploration, Beckwith CI, 2009. Empires of the Silk Road, A History of Central Eurasia from the Bronze Age to the Present, Princeton University Press, Halden J., 1990. Byzantium in the 7th Century, The Transformation of a Culture, Cambridge University Press, Herrin J., 2007. Byzantium, The Surprising Life of a Medieval Empire, Princeton University Press, Mango C., 1980. Byzantium, The Empire of New Rome, Scribner, Ostrogorsky G., 1969. History of the Byzantine State, Rutgers University Press,